Ladies and gentlemen, our next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League. And we have a tag team match for all of you watching on 38 The Spot as Chad Barstow, the brand, quote unquote, and Niles Plonk takes on Lakota Red Cloud.
And Hans, the Austrian horse, Kruger. I mean, we'll see if these two guys, two of the biggest guys on the roster, can take out the brains and the brand of NWL. Chad Barstow, this is a guy who has taken the Connoisseur's wine label and taken it to new heights on social media. Because you know every social media expert, Ben, is really great at their job and follows up with everything they do. They're taking on, look, and Niles Plonk comes out, and he is a guy that's going to come out here and show everybody his new reserve bottle. And we had to see that thing get cracked over the head of Red Cloud last show. How can you even excuse the actions? Hey, he's a big guy. He needed some help. And the bottle helped him.
The bottle helps you to get you an average day.
It does. After I leave work with you every day, go home, and me and Mr. Daniels are good friends. But I digress. The Connoisseur's wine, I take that all the time. He has many, many flavors, including peanut butter and jelly, which is one of his top sellers. And anyone that drinks peanut butter and jelly wine, obviously high class.
Now he's telling our ring announcer to say his name.
Pardon the correction. From Napa Valley, California, the Connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
Give me a break. His name is Plonk.
Thank goodness he said it right.
It's spelled Plonk.
And his partner,
Marty Bell can't do it.
Weighing in at
No one can do it
195
right.
pounds.
Hans Ruger making another appearance here in the Scottish Rite Temple. This guy has really proven a lot to all the fans here over the last few weeks, and I cannot wait to see what the Warhorse, the Austrian Warhorse, does here in this matchup.
He's just happy to be in America, and he's going to be happy losing in America too when he gets one of those bottles cracked over his head, hopefully from Belvedere. Because really, I feel Belvedere has been completely disrespected by Lakota Red Cloud and probably Hans Ruger in this match as well. No one gives him any, Niles treats him so well.
Austria, the Austrian horse, Hans Ruger.
Now this guy looks like $1 million. I understand, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
You just said that Belvedere gets treated appropriately by Niles Plonk. Are you out of your mind?
He's an employee of Plonk, okay? Lakota Red Cloud doesn't have to go in there and body slam him. Plonk isn't doing that.
And here comes Hans Ruger's tag team partner for the evening, the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, and he's been looking for a measure of revenge against Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, all he did was get embarrassed on television to get cracked in the head with a bottle.
Santee Sioux Reservation, he is the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
Fans here at the Scottish Rite Temple love the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, and I love that war paint that he has on his face here tonight. That means he means business, and I bet he's planning to take out Niles Plonk, be done with it once and for all.
Anything that covers his face, for the most part, is good with me. I mean, the beard was great for that. Unfortunately, the Howlets had to shave that off. This guy's been thrown around. For a big guy, Ben, I mean, this guy gets embarrassed a lot. And I haven't really seen him get a lot of come up. Well, I guess he did put some people through the table. But regardless, I don't know if he's going to get any comeuppance on the Connoisseur, because this guy's got some brains in that big head of his.
There's the crowd solidly behind the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. I, for one, am disgusted by the recent actions of Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow, especially not only breaking the bottle over the head of the Lakota Warrior, but those disparaging comments that they had about the Lakota Warrior last time we were here.
Hey, he gave him a present. He was trying to be nice. He enjoyed, obviously he invited him on the tasting room. I thought Niles Plonk gives everyone a party gift. You just thought it was disrespectful. Whatever, okay? He ended up getting a party gift in the match, like I said, a nice bottle of Niles Plonk Reserve.
And now the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud was giving Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk a couple presents of his own with those tomahawk chops and a double noggin knocker, and both make it sent down to the ring with shoulder blocks. And look at Hans Ruger firing on all cylinders with his tag team partner as they clothesline both opponents over the top rope.
Now look at these two. They're two of the
Now they
biggest
need to
guys.
give one to Belvedere. They need to clothesline
No,
Belvedere.
he's just a harmless little steward. Why would you do that to him? Look, he's trying to help his man up, Hans Ruger. Like I said, he's just happy to be here. It's like every time I see Hans Ruger, I feel like I'm watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the 1980s, okay? He's just happy. Kindergarten Cop. No, Kindergarten Cop's the best movie, huh? I'm just happy to be here. It's twins, you know? That's what he reminds me of.
I was thinking of Predator. That's one of my favorite movies. Tag into Hans
Nothing that
Ruger,
cool.
the Austrian horse. Now looks like some momentum getting built up here, and clotheslines. Niles Plonk and Lakota Warrior follows it up, and that impressive strength right there. It just tosses him like a child to Hans Ruger.
Look at this. They're tossing him around like he's a toy. No.
Fall away slam, nicely executed by Hans Ruger.
Come on, Plonk, hey. Get up, get up.
What I love about this newcomer, Hans Ruger, is every time he's in the ring here in the NWL, he shows us something different. Another offensive move. I don't know what this guy's got in store, but he's so impressive.
What's this? He's going to his finisher already?
What is he doing here? Might be going for that fall slam. Gets caught in the midsection by a boot from Plonk, and he knows it. Luthez press, and those right hands raining down in the face of the connoisseur, and I can say I'm happy about seeing that.
Come on, Plonk, you're in trouble. Big shoulder block in the corner. I mean, Plonk was telling me he's about to pick grapes and bottle stuff tomorrow. This is not going to help with that.
Chad Barstow coming to the aid, and Hans Ruger goes crashing shoulder first into that steel post.
And Chad Barstow not only is a social media expert, but also a friend. And he got him out of there and helped him. And look, Plonk is back on top.
Social media expert. Give me a break.
This guy has more followers than anyone on the roster, and there's a reason for that. Not only is he cool and good looking, but he's friends with the smartest guy on the roster, and soon that wine's going to be on every top 10 list and every winery magazine around this country, even in Austria.
Nice right hand. Did you hear that? Right off the side of the head of Niles Plonk, and Hans Ruger.
Yes.
And there's Chad
That's what he
Barstow.
gets. You slap him on the outside for no reason, you get the grape stomp on your back. He's not doing anything wrong.
Niles Plonk seems very satisfied with the actions of him and his tag team partner, Chad Barstow.
Here comes Ruger.
Double hip toss over, sends Ruger crashing to the mat. And what are they doing here? Oh, isn't that sweet?
The Paisan elbow.
The friendship elbow connects with the chest of Hans Ruger. That's enough to make anybody sick.
No. I love friends. What are you talking? I have many, many friends. And every time we play wrestle, we do that every time. It was a great move.
You play wrestle now?
Yeah, we we go through. Don't worry about it. Anyway,
All right,
Hans Ruger, come on.
Back to the matchup. Hans Ruger gets
Take him
whipped
out.
and here goes that spinning heel kick.
Huge, connected big time. And look, Ruger just falling over like a heap of garbage that he is. Come on, Barstow, taking him in the corner. Here comes Plonk, wide open.
Hits him right in the midsection. Nice right hand after that spinning heel kick. That devastating spinning heel kick by Chad Barstow.
You know what? Plonk's another guy that busts out a move, something new all the time. I love his greatest hits, but I love the new stuff as well. That goes for all of his wines.
He's nothing but a $2 chuck.
All right, now he's saying, did you hear that? How disgusting. This Niles Plonk over the last few months he's runs his mouth all the time, and I think he's writing checks that his butt can't cash.
He is a successful winery owner, okay? He does wrestling as a hobby, basically, on the side. You think this is bad? Look at Chad. Has he got the sleeper on there?
Chad Barstow.
Pull his arm up. I think he's going to drop 3 times.
Chad Barstow locking on that sleeper hold.
Maybe he wasn't applying it quite like Roddy Piper or Brutus Beefcake. Just a quarter inch, a little, just cut off that air.
Interesting tactic after Niles Plonk was working on the arm. Now Chad Barstow has decided to put a sleeper hold and try to put an end to this matchup.
Think it's over. I mean, this always works. You raise that hand 3 times, it's over. Hans Ruger, he probably doesn't even know the rules here yet.
Stop it, you're an idiot.
How am I an idiot? This guy just got to America by boat a couple of months ago.
I'm sure he knows the rules very well. The rules are pretty much worldwide in the professional wrestling industry. Come on.
He's done. I
Lakota,
think he's about done.
Lakota wants this tag so desperately, and so do the fans here in the Scottish Rite Temple. The capacity crowd wants Lakota Warrior to come in and clean some house on Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk.
Just ramming Chad's back into that turnbuckle, and now Chad's trying to get over to Plonk so he can get the big tag. Come on, yes.
What is he doing? Belvedere once again.
What a perfectly timed maneuver by Belvedere.
Maneuver, it was a distraction. He interfered in the match and should be disqualified.
Well, the referee obviously not smart enough to see it. He thought Red Cloud just fell off, bad balance.
Nick Chin definitely did not see that, or he would have disqualified the other team.
Look at that, Barstow in, tag made. Look at that, just wrenching back on that arm. That's the
corkscrew elbow drop, drives it right into that elbow. Once again, working over the arm, Chin in for the count. Only gets a 2.
I love the newfound friendship of Plonk and Barstow. I mean, these guys, not only are they friends, they're working together now. They're learning how to do these tandem moves together. I like the progress.
Quick tags in and out are being displayed here by Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow. And Barstow takes him over in an arm drag. And now look at that, putting the sole of the boot right on the face and grinding it into his ear and his jaw. It's a very painful way to apply that hold.
Hans Ruger's in some trouble. We keep seeing him. He tries to get that tag to Lakota Red Cloud, but it's not working so far. Barstow and Plonk successfully cutting off that ring. And maybe a little help with that.
Missing that spin kick, and Hans Ruger connects with a German suplex. No bridge, all impact.
Come on, Barstow. Get Plonk in there and we can end this thing. Got a nightcap to get to.
Hans fighting his way, trying to get some of that feeling back in his arm so he can make the tag to the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. Both men trying to make a tag to their tag team partners. Who's going to get there first?
Yes.
Barstow makes a tag to Plonk, and now he makes a tag to Red Cloud. And Red Cloud coming in the ring with a house full of fire with tomahawk chops.
Oh, look at this. Oh, big headbutt on Barstow.
Jumping headbutt hits Chad Barstow right in that empty melon of his, and nice splash into the corner of Niles Plonk, and he's got one for Barstow as well.
Come on! Oh, big shoulder block. Let's go, guys. You're in deep trouble now. Where's Belvedere?
Double shoulder tackle takes down both Plonk and Barstow. And Plonk is reeling, as is Barstow. He could be setting him up for that bow and arrow. And there once again is Belvedere sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
And
now Lakota throws him in the ring. There we go, finally.
Why is he in the ring? He's on the outside. He's a manager.
And Plonk taking full advantage of his back being turned. Oh no, they're going to hit him with a bottle again.
Yes, do it again.
Oh, this kid, this is not right. Referee Nick Chin. And there we go, steps in, does what's right. Miscue and spits it right in Chad Barstow's face.
That's that fermented wine he brought just for this occasion.
He's got a waist lock on. Oh, he just low bloated.
I didn't see it. He accidentally grabbed Nick Chin. What are you talking about?
And there's the uncorker. 1, 2, 3. And Niles Plonk, after a low blow, hits Lakota Red Cloud, and Red Cloud and Hans Ruger have picked up a loss here tonight.
Red Cloud's lucky that Plonk took out Barstow with that wine spin, because otherwise it was over for him already. It's lucky that I didn't see accidentally Niles Plonk and Plonk accidentally touched Nick Chin, because Red Cloud threw him into him. You're saying there's a low, I didn't see that, but I mean, Plonk is a big win.
collective brilliant ambition from my partner this evening, but one thing's for sure, Niles Plonk has picked up a victory with his tag team partner, and this war definitely isn't over. Folks, we got to go to commercial. We'll be right back here on NWL Kansas City.